Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw. I'm here in Madrid, and I'm at the Rosewood Villa Magna, a hotel that literally just opened last month. I'm here with Charles Morris, who's the managing director. We're going to talk to Charles about all this great hotel, as you can see in the background. It is an incredible location, beautiful hotel, beautiful rooms, the newest Rosewood around, and we're going to find out about all that and more on Insider Travel Report. Now, Charles, first of all, thank you for hosting me here. It's been a wonderful stay. We've been here for a few days. This is really a brand new hotel, right?
Absolutely brand new, James, yes. We reopened on October the 22nd, just 3 weeks ago. The hotel has been closed since March 2020, and during the past 18 months, it's been completely transformed.
Yeah, and it is. They're still working on some stuff. I know that. You're still tinkering with it's a new hotel. You got to keep working on it. Now, talk a little bit about the history of this property, because it is a fairly contemporary looking hotel, but it's been around for a while and has under different regimes, but now you got Rosewood.
Actually, this used to be the site of the Anglada Palace, Palacio Anglada, which was actually replaced by the Rosewood Villa Magna back in 1972.
Okay.
In fact, when we reopened, it was owned by Mexicans, and at that point in time, it was a Cresta Intercontinental Hotel.
So it's got a long history.
It's been through a lot. It was
a Park Hyatt at one time.
That's right. During the 90s and early 200s, until its previous renovation in 2009, it was a Park Hyatt. Okay. And it was owned by a Portuguese family. Since that time, it was owned by a Turkish company, Dosh, in Istanbul, and most presently by RLH Properties, a Mexican company listed on the Mexican Stock Exchange, and they've invested a hefty sum, as you can imagine, into the renovation of this property.
Well, they have to make a commitment if they're going to be a Rosewood, right?
Indeed you do, and Rosewood have certainly come to the table with a wonderful renovation. It's incredible. As I say, a transformation completely of the facade, of the lobby level of the hotel, and the renovation of 154 keys.
Let's talk about those accommodations. What have you done to all the rooms, and what are the categories you have?
So Stuart Robertson of Bar Studios in Melbourne, Australia, took his magic wand to this property, as he's done to the Rosewood Beijing and the Rosewood London, and he's completely transformed the lobby level with a fantastic, exciting food and beverage offering. Las Brasas de Castellana, our all-day dining restaurant, Tardio, our bar, Flore Nata, which is cream and flour, which is our patisserie and lounge area.
Yeah, I saw that. That's kind of nice.
That's wonderful, yes. And as well, we also brought in Jesus Sanchez, who's a 3-star Michelin chef from Cantabria in northern Spain, to run Amos, which will set obviously a standard for Cantabrian cuisine here in Madrid. With regard to the guest rooms, most of the guest rooms have actually stayed the same, but of course the interior design has changed dramatically. So we've taken it very much from a 1990s a little bit of an old style hotel to really the present day, 2021, and Stuart and his team have done a fantastic job of giving it an elegant, modern, contemporary look with basically a sense of place. Just a comfortable, nice guest room and a number of top suites. On the 9th floor, in fact, we have our Anglada house and Salamanca house, which are going to be 2 sensational suites on the top floor of the hotel with great terraces overlooking the city of Madrid.
No, it's amazing, and I got to tell you, the beds are super. I've slept very well here. It was hard to get up this morning to meet you, actually, but that was because it really is. It's a very comfortable bed, very comfortable room, large, wonderful bathrooms. Really, whatever you did, whatever was there before, you've improved on it immensely.
Yeah, this is the first Rosewood hotel to open for 3 years, and we're following this one up with a Rosewood Vienna next year. So I think when it comes to guest room comfort and sense of place, that is what Rosewood is all about. They really do a fantastic job. And to be honest, I've not worked with Rosewood in my past career, but it is a true pleasure and honor to work here at the Rosewood Villa Magna because they do things so well.
Well, they do seem to be expanding quite a lot lately. They do amazing stuff. I remember in the days of the Rosewood, as is now, is not the Rosewood of now. It's now owned by an Asian company, I believe, and it's really doing some great things all around the world.
That's right, particularly in Europe. They have a great development plan over the next 5 years for Munich, for Rome, possibly Venice as well. So with the property in London, the Rosewood London and the Crillon, a Rosewood hotel, they're adding the previous US Embassy building in Grosvenor Square, which is their latest Rosewood, the Chancery in London, which is an iconic property.
Absolutely. Well, we're looking forward to that. But let's go back to this property. You also have a good spa, I think.
We do, yes. The Scent Spa. In fact, we built the spa 3 or 4 years ago, but we built it to such a good level of wellness and well-being that Rosewood have stuck with the spa that we built, and they've just immersed the whole sense of place within the spa. So they've taken a number of very interesting, historic, sort of medieval almost treatments that have existed in Spain, which obviously has Arab origins in Toledo, the Moors, and they've given us a new sense of place, and again the journey, the experience is so important here at the Rosewood Villa Magna, and that Scent Spa is certainly going to compete with the very best here in Europe.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to try it out, but I'll have to come back next time. We'll see what happens. Now, I want to go back to the dining and all your public areas a little bit because, you walk into the hotel and you immediately get into this incredible lounge that really can serve. You can dine there. You can do all kinds of things. It's so comfortable. There's a fire, and then behind it, there's actually a courtyard that's covered, but lets in the light. And then you go next to the courtyard and you got this incredibly cozy bar, right?
Exactly. In fact, I should talk really about the location of the Rosewood Villa Magna, which is unique.
Okay.
I mean, here in the center of the Salamanca suburb, if you will, we are facing the German embassy on the one side. On the other side, we have Ortega Gasset with all the luxury boutiques. But the food and beverage outlets are really very, very diverse, and yet, as you say, extremely comfortable. In fact, I was talking to a couple of guests yesterday afternoon, and they were complimenting on the quality of the cuisine, as well as the comfort of the interior design. You really feel as if you're very much at home, and almost in your own home.
It is. It's a very living room atmosphere, and then the restaurant we ate at the other night was more at a tapas area. Incredible. Now, this restaurant you met, Amos, is that in now, or are you still waiting for that one?
That's actually opening tomorrow.
It's opening tomorrow. I'm missing it.
In fact,
Can I stay one more night?
Listen, we can fit you in there for a tasting today if you like. But what's nice about Amos and all the food and beverage areas is that they're surrounded by these terraces, because even though we're right in the center of Madrid, we're standing actually here on the lawn, where there's an opportunity possibly even to put in a croquet lawn in the future, because it is wonderful.
I can see. Well, we're looking out here. Are you ready to go?
It could work quite well. But the terraces really bring, us, we're in the heart of the city, and yet there's all these open spaces. So as you mentioned, Amos has its own terrace, Tardio shares the same terrace as Amos, and here in front of Las Brasas, overlooking the Castellana, we also have a wonderful terrace. So be it winter, spring, summer or autumn, there's always opportunities to not only dine and drink inside, but also outside the hotel.
Now and in fact, the avenue, it's Avenue Castellano.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think it's a UNESCO World Heritage site. That's right.
It is. It is one of the main boulevards in Madrid. It used to be tree-lined. It still is tree-lined, but it used to also be lined with all these palacios. As I mentioned, the site where the Rosewood Villa Magna is today was the site of the Palacio Anglada.
Now, what would you tell our travel advisors is the secret to having a great stay here at the Rosewood Villa Magna, brand new, so they can tell their clients?
I'd say that Madrid is it's not a big city. It's the capital, of course, of Madrid, and it's really very laid back, relaxed, and the people in Madrid are so sweet and humble, and we're so well located, be it the museums, the Prado, the Thyssen, be it the best stores and shops that surround the Rosewood Villa Magna, or even the great restaurants. Apart from our own wonderful restaurants, there's a fantastic selection of Michelin-star restaurants in Madrid, but just good Spanish food and tapas that people enjoy so much within walking distance of the hotel.
Yeah, well, you got to realize Madrid is hot right now. The hotels are opening. The Rosewood is the latest of Rosewood Villa Magna. There are a number of other hotels that have opened recently. And as you said, the dining, the attractions, you're close to incredible museums. We were at the Prado, the famous Prado. I didn't even get to some of the other museums yet. And you can actually, this is a very walkable city. As I learned the last time I was here, that this is a very easy city to get around. You think this is a massive capital. It's not. And be honest with you, the Madrid folks here believe they got a little edge on Barcelona now, which is interesting. There's a big debate always between the two cities, and I love Barcelona, but I got to tell you, I really love Madrid.
You couldn't have put it better. I couldn't have put it better than you have just done. I mean, it is just that. It's a wonderful city. I've lived here for 10 years myself, and I enjoy every moment of it.
I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.